All right, good afternoon, and I welcome you students for another amazing session on question answers of organic chemistry. This also helps us in revising the organic chemistry. Before I begin my session, we have to raise our energy level and doing some yoga exercises. Yoga exercises, be with me, students. You sit comfortably on the chair. Are you comfortable on the chair?
Yes, sir, I'm comfortable on sir.
Okay, but I am going to do some exercises to boost our energy, You close your eyes and we will make three deep inhalings and then we will exhale from the mouth. Exhale from the mouth. Inhale from the two nostrils. You have two nostrils. Can you see them?
Yes, sir.
Inhale, inhale as much as you can. Your lungs, your belly, it expands, it expands. And then you will exhale from the mouth. Oh, and when you exhale, you squeeze your belly as much as you can. So what we are doing, oxygen in, oxygen out. You are pumping inside you oxygen. This oxygen should be able to reach all the cells of your body at the cellular level, and then they get activated. Then whatever blocks are there, we are releasing them. We are releasing the blocks. We are feeding them, nourishing them with fresh air, fresh oxygen. Close your eyes. Deep inhale. Exhale from the mouth. Second round. Inhale as deeply as possible. Your belly is coming out like a balloon. Fill the oxygen in the lungs, in your stomach, in every part of the body. Exhale from the mouth. Another round. Another round. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Last round, students. Inhale as deeply as possible. Fill your lungs with full of oxygen. Exhale from the mouth. Rub your hands. Rub your hands. Gentle massage your face. Gently massage your face, your neck, your head, your forehead, eyes. Open your eyes with a smile. Rotate your neck right. Inhale. Exhale left. Right. Inhale. Exhale left. Right. Inhale left. Clockwise rotation to your neck. Half inhale, half exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anti-clockwise rotation. Half inhale, half exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your hands, close your hand. Open your hands, close your hand. Open your hand, close your hand. Open, close, open, close, open, close. Shoulder rotation, shoulder rotation. You have shoulders. Rotate clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoulders up and down. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For shoulder rotation, back to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now front to the back with inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Join your elbows, rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back, come back. So I hope you are relaxed. Are you feeling relaxed?
Yes, sir. I'm feeling
Your
very
energy
relaxed.
levels activated. You have more energy, more energy.
Yes,
And
sir.
now we will study and we will focus. Distraction out, negative energy out. Focus on the target. What is our target? Our target is to do important questions of organic chemistry. This is our target. So we have MCQ question through which we will revise the course and we will learn organic chemistry for the coming exams of G, IIT, NEET and IAS or any paper you are appearing. So we will be able to learn. Pay attention. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. You are with me. Energy levels high. Energy should always be there. Without energy, I can't do any work. If our energy levels are low, we will sink. Any exam, you want to give NDA, give it. Energy is required. They will test your energy. They will test your power. Confidence. What I do by these exercises, I am building confidence in you that you are very good. You can do anything in your life. Don't worry. Do something. Take action. Put your efforts and you will succeed. You will succeed. Everyone can succeed. Got it? You are very good and you can pass any exam. Pay attention, focus, and do practice. Without practice, you cannot do anything. Am I right?
Yes, sir. You're right.
Can you become a pilot without practice? Training is required. If you want to become Air Force pilot, they will train you. And the more practice you do, the better you are. Got it? Otherwise, how can I fly a plane? Tell me. But how people are doing it easily because they have been given training and now they are having sufficient experience and practice. Got my point? So what do? We give you practice. We give you practice by solving questions. Revise the course. We tell you the basics and we do practice. Practice makes a man perfect. More questions we will solve, better we will do in the coming examinations. And I say there is not one paper. There are many exams which are coming for you. Okay. All right. So, guys, we should begin. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
All right. So the organic chemistry is coming. We have discussed alcohols. Now here are some questions. Question says, which of the following is an example of vis dihalide? Students, we when we have read organic chemistry, you know there is a chapter of haloalkanes and haloarenes. Or you may have read alkyl halides. In the book, you have alkyl halides and aryl halides. That means what we do, if I have RX, they are alkyl halides, and when you have compounds with benzene ring, they are called aryl halogens. And the classification has been done. They can have one halogen, they can have two halogen. X is a halogen. And here the question is, which of the following is example of vis dihalide? What do you mean by vis dihalide? What is a vis dihalide? There are two types of dihalides we are talking here. What is a vis dihalide? Dekho, if I have a carbon, if the two halogen groups, if the two halogens are attached on the same carbon, here you will have, if I balance it, for example, if I have this compound, here the two halogens are on the same carbon. Tell me.
Yes, sir.
How many are there? 1, 2, 3, and 4 bonds. So this is called a gem dihalide. What do we call it? Gem. Gem means the two halogens are on the same carbon, and vis means when the two halogens are on the adjacent carbon. You have a halogen here, and for example, if I write this compound, student, here the halogens are on adjacent carbon. 1, 2. Are they adjacent carbons? Tell me, yes or no. Be with me, students. Be with me, participate.
Yes, sir.
Adjacent means next to it. So this is called vis dihalide.
Now they have given us 4 choices, student. Which is the correct answer? Which of the following is example of this dihalide? So we should be first able to draw their structure, then we can give the answer. Then we can give the answer. Then we will give the answer which is a correct. So you have 1 minute to think before I do the question. Now you understood what is the difference between gem dihalide and vis dihalide. Vis dihalide will have 2 halogens which are attached to the adjacent carbon, 1 and 2 positions, 1 and 2 positions. How will I write dichloromethane? What is the formula of dichloromethane? If I have methane, dichloromethane means you have 1, 2, this is dichloromethane. This has 2 halogen on the same carbon. This doesn't have halogen on the 2 carbon. This is not vis. This is not vis. Let me write the second. 1,2-dichloroethane. What is 1,2-dichloroethane, students? How do you write 1, 2? This is Cl. This is Cl. This is 1 and this is 2 position. Tell me, is it vis or gem? Here the 2 halogens are out and adjacent carbon. Then what is this? This is example of vis dihalide. So this is the correct answer. This is the correct answer. Got it?
Yes, sir.
We have to first work the answer, compare it with the given answer in the exam. What is the trick? Try to understand that I first find my answer, compare it with the 4 choices, and then I say, okay, this is the right answer. This is an easier way of answering the questions correctly in the exam, students. Next question is on the screen now. The position of Br in compound can be classified as, this is a compound. How do I write this? CH3, CH double bond, CH. Then there is a C, CH double bond. There is a C, then this has Br and CH3. Now he says, I have opened this. This can be classified as allyl, aryl, or vinyl, or secondary. What is the difference between allyl, aryl, vinyl, and secondary, students? We should know what is the difference. How do I write allyl? Allyl is a double bond, then a single bond. These are called allyl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. What are aryls? When you have a aromatic system and you attach Cl like this, this is aryl. What is vinyl? You have double bond and Cl. This is example of the vinyl. What is secondary? If I have Cl here, then this is attached to 2 carbons. Okay? Here this is attached to 2 carbons. There could be more. So this is secondary 2 degree. This is 2 degree. So which is the correct answer here? What is this? The compound which is given to it. It can be classified. Is it allyl, aryl, vinyl, or secondary? You have 1 minute to answer the question, students. I've already given you clues. Clues have been given how to solve the question. Important questions. Such questions are asked in the paper. Such questions will be asked in the paper. How will you do it? Do it, students. You can see this halogen is attached to this carbon. I am putting star.
Yes, sir.
I am putting star. This is a single bond and a double bond. So what is this? Single and a double bond. Then what will be this allyl? What is our answer? This can be classified as allyl.
Okay.
Note down, students. Note down. Try to understand everything. Pay attention. Pay attention. then you will learn chemistry. It is important. Be with me, and learn, and read more, read more. They always say read more, students. The more you will study, the more you will learn. All right, coming to the next question is coming on the screen. Students, pay attention. We have to think before we answer the question. Chlorobenzene is formed by the reaction of chlorine with benzene. What are you saying? This is my benzene. You react benzene with chlorine and you have AlCl3. What is the product? He says chlorobenzene is formed. What is the formula of chlorobenzene, students? This is chlorobenzene. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Which of the following species attacks the benzene ring in this? They have given 4 species. They are asking you which is the correct answer. You have 1 minute to answer the question. You know, this is a halogenation reaction. AlCl3 acts as a Lewis acid. It acts as a Lewis acid. So what is this reaction known as? Go for it. You have 1 minute. I always say, student, think, and you will get the answers. Learn, think, learn, pay attention. And that's how we will answer the questions. You should be aware, you already know the mechanism. I already said you have my YouTube channel, students. I have uploaded name reactions, organic chemistry. Name reactions, organic chemistry, where we have discussed the mechanism. You go and learn them 5-10 minutes each. You will get answers. What is the mechanism of the reaction? This is a halogenation reaction, and this what happens in this AlCl3 is a Lewis acid. It reacts with the Cl2, forms AlCl4 minus and Cl plus. This is an electrophile, and that is the attacking reagent here. This is example of electrophilic. What do we call this? Electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction. Aromatic substitution reaction, students. The attacking reagent is Cl plus. Is an electrophile. Because benzene ring is a source of electron. As you can see, there are pi electrons lying above and below the plane of the benzene ring. So electrophiles are electron deficient species. They are in need of electron loving. So this is Cl plus. What is the correct answer then? Tell me. Question number 13. What is the correct answer, students? Where is Cl plus?
Yes, sir.
Which part? A, B, C, D. Which is the correct answer? B. You have B, Cl plus. Is an electrophile. Question number 14 is coming on the screen, students. Ethylidene chloride is an example of what is ethylene. This is our ethylene. And what you want, this is our ethylene. If you want ethylidene chloride, ethylidene chloride, what will be that? C double bond C. Ethylidene chloride will be this one. So what will be this then? Vis, gem, allylic or vinylic halide? Every question you have one minute. The 2 halogens are on the same carbon. What do we call that? Gem. When the 2 halogens are on the same carbon. So the answer will be gem. All right. Next question is on the screen. What is A in the following reactions? What is A in the following reaction? What is happening? There is a double bond, and HCl is being added. This is an example of addition of alkenes. You have studied addition of HCl to alkenes. Then you know what product are going to be formed, what products are going to be formed, what rule we follow. You have heard about Markovnikov's rule. Tell me, what is that rule apply when addition of hydrogen acids HCl HBr takes place to the unsymmetric alkenes? Unsymmetric alkene, hydrogen will add to the carbon containing more number of hydrogens, and Cl will add to the other carbon. This is a double bond here. See this reaction. If I do it like this, students, try to learn everything. CH2 CH double bond CH2. So HCl is being added plus HCl. So hydrogen will go to carbon. At one carbon, Cl will attach. At other, hydrogen will go to carbon which has greater number of hydrogens, and Cl will attach to the carbon which has lesser number of hydrogen. Then what is the product coming out? What is the product? What answer I will get out of this A, B, C, D, student? What is your answer? What you are getting? If I am doing here CH2, then Cl goes here, and hydrogen is attached at this carbon. Which is the correct answer? A, B, C, D. Tell me then. Which is the correct answer, students?
Let's see.
A, B, C, or D? This is our answer. Which one compound is this? Is it A, B, C, or D?
This is C.
C is the correct answer. C is the correct answer. Next question is on the screen. Very important. Pay attention. A primary alkyl halide would undergo SN1, SN2 alpha elimination or racemalization. When we discuss the alkyl halides, for example, when I say RCH2X, if the most important reaction of alkyl halides is nucleophilic substitution reaction. Nucleophilic substitution reaction, in which a nucleophile negatively charged reagent will come and it will attack this carbon and the halogen will leave. What you get is RCH2NU, where Nu could be OH, CN, Nu could be OH, OR, CN, all, it could be anything. If you can use water also, alcohols also many products are there, NH. To all this, these are all examples of the nucleophiles. So this is a nucleophilic substitution reaction. You can get RCH2OH or anything. You can get ethers, RCH2O R dash. So you will produce different types of products depending on the nucleophile. There are two mechanisms which have been discussed. What is SN1 and SN2. This is a bimolecular nucleophilic substitution. This reaction takes place in one step. Here the steric factors are important. This involves the formation of a carbocation. Here the stability of carbocation is important. So the SN2 reactions will be where the steric hindrance is less. Steric hindrance is less. So primary alkyl halides will undergo what type of reaction? SN2 type of reaction. Because of the steric reason, primary means one carbon attached to only one carbon, that is primary. So these hydrogen atoms are small in size. So at this point, what will happen? The nucleophile can attack, and it is a bimolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction accompanied by Walden inversion. What is the correct answer is SN2. Note it down, students, note it down. Next question is coming on the screen. As I said, there are two mechanisms. SN1, the rates of the reaction of SN1 is 1 degree, more than 2 degree, more than 3 degree, and for SN2, this is for SN2, SN1 reactions, for SN1 reaction 3 degree, because of stability of carbocation. Here, what is involved is stability of carbocation. Therefore, write down what is the answer of the questions. And which of the following will undergo SN1 reaction? Most readily, most readily. And you should know the leaving group. Which is the best leaving group? I minus Br minus Cl minus F minus. This is the order of the leaving groups. This is the best leaving group because it has the largest size and it will leave easily. This bond is the weakest and I minus will be more stable than F minus. So based on this, you have to answer the question number 17. You have 1 minute, 1 minute. इनके खिलाफ बड़े What is the correct answer, students?
The correct answer.
Which is these are all 3 degree. They are all 3 degree alkyl
Yes,
halides,
sir.
as you can see. But the
Yeah.
best leaving group is I. I is the best leaving group. Therefore, the correct answer will be D. So this will undergo SN1 reaction fastest. Answer is D. All right, students. Next question, 18th. Which is the correct IUPAC name for which is the correct IUPAC name for? So how do you write the IUPAC name? You have to choose the longest carbon chain. Longest carbon chain is chosen and then you write the answer. So you should always open the compounds. How do we answer such questions, students? CH2H5, I'm putting like this, CH3. And this is the compound. The lowest number is given to the substituent. This is attached to Br. I am giving lowest number. So what is the longest chain? 1, 2, 3, 4. So now you can give IUPAC name to this compound. Longest carbon chain. Longest carbon chain, and give the IUPAC name to this carbon. Oh, you know, there are two substituents. One is bromo, and that is at one position, and methyl is at two position. So alphabetically, which comes first, B or M?
B.
Alphabetically, B comes first. So what will be the name of this? 1 bromo, 2 methyl. How many carbons are there? 4. So what will be the IUPAC name of this? 1 bromo, 2 methyl, 2 methyl, and butane. Which it matches with which answer? A, B, C, or D? What is the A, B, C? 1 bromo, 2 methyl butane. This is the correct answer. Next question. What should be the correct IUPAC name for diethyl bromomethane? What do you mean by diethyl bromomethane? Write down the structure, draw the structure of this, then you give IUPAC name. You have 1 minute to answer the question. How do you draw diethyl bromomethane? Methane is CH4, diethyl. You have C2H5, You have C2H5 diethyl bromo methane. So what will the IUPAC name of this compound, students? Open up these C2H5 groups and you have to apply the IUPAC rules for naming of the organic compound. Longest carbon chain, you have to find the longest carbon chain, and then you have to write the name. HC, CH2, CH3, CH2, CH3, and you have Br. So which is the longest carbon chain? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then what will be the IUPAC name of this compound? You have 1 minute to answer the question. Pay attention, students. Pay attention. Keep on working. Stay with me. You will learn a lot of chemistry. You will learn a lot of science. You will be able to do very good in paper. So you keep on focusing and do the answers. This is a 3 bromo. Bromine is at 3 position. What is it? The name of this and IUPAC 3 bromo. How many carbons in the longest chain? 5.
Yeah.
Then it will become pentane. Then what is the correct answer? A, B, C or D? Three bromopentane. Where is it? This B. A, B, C, D. So we have worked out the answer. Then we compare with the given answers and find the answer. Next question is coming. The reaction of toluene with chlorine in the presence of iron and in the absence of the light. In the absence of the light will yield. What is toluene? Students, write down the formula of the toluene. This is our toluene. It reacts with chlorine in the presence of iron. You know, this is the example of Friedel-Crafts halogenation. You already know about this reaction. We have even given the mechanism, what type of products are formed. What you get here is a mixture. You get a mixture of Cl, CH3, ortho and para. You get a mixture all the time, mixture. So what are these in the given compound? B and C. This is our B, this is our C. So what is the correct answer then? What is the correct answer of question 20? You have 1 minute to answer the question. You can see the first choice is A, B, C, and D is mixture of B and C. You are getting here B and C, so the correct answer is D. It is a mixture of the two compounds. Question, next question on the screen. Chloromethane on treatment with excess ammonia yields chloromethane. What is the formula of chloromethane? It is reacted with NH3 excess ammonia. This is a nucleophile. Then what is the product? You have four choices. Four choices are given. You have to write the correct answer. What is this? This is example of nucleophilic substitution reaction. Cl will be replaced by NH. NH2 is a nucleophile. Now what is the product going to be? This is in excess. That is important. If it is not in excess, then further reaction takes place. We have studied alkylation, ammonolysis of alkyl halides. In the book, you will see ammonolysis of alkyl halides. You have 1 minute to answer the question, students. What is the product? CH3 and H2 plus HCl. Further alkylation is not possible because you have excess of ammonia. If you don't have excess of ammonia, then further reaction will take place. The reaction will stop here because ammonia is in excess. So what is the correct answer? What do you get? What is the name of this compound? Methanoamine. Methanoamine.
Yes,
Where is it? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? What is the correct answer?
chloromethane. C.
C is the correct answer. C is the correct answer. All right. Thank you very much, students, for thinking, and learning. Then question number 22 is on the screen. Molecules whose mirror image is non-super over them are known as chiral. You know what is a chiral molecule? They are asymmetric. When one carbon is joined to 4 different groups, if you have X here, you have Y here, you have Z here, and you have some other X, Y, Z, let me put S here. These 4 groups are different. Then it becomes asymmetric. That is called chiral. And when it is chiral, then it will have a mirror image which is non-superimposable. Its mirror image, because this is a tetrahedral in shape, the mirror image is non-superimposable and it becomes optically active. Non-superimposable. And what they form? Enantiomers. They form what we call them enantiomers. They are optically active. Optically active compounds. One is D, other is L. Okay. Here the question is molecules whose mirror image is non-superimposable over them are known as chiral. Which of the following molecule is chiral in nature? You have to draw the structure of all that and find which has got 4 different groups attached to a carbon. So which has a chiral molecule, and then we will get the answer. You have 1 minute to answer the question. 1 minute to answer the question, students. You will draw this. What is 2-bromobutane? What is 2-bromobutane? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2-bromobutane. 2-bromobutane. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Does it has a carbon which has 4 different groups? This carbon, one, how many groups are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. These are same or different? Are these groups same or different? This is ethyl, hydrogen, methyl, Br. Are the groups same? or different?
They are different.
They are different. Then this will be chiral. This is asymmetric. Which is the A? Then our answer is A is chiral in nature. Are there more molecules? You draw the structures and find out if there are 4 different groups attached to any of the carbon. That will become chiral molecule. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Next question 20 is coming. Reaction of C6H2 with aqueous sodium hydroxide follows. What is this? You have this compound, students. You have CH2Br. Now what happens? You are going for nucleophilic substitution reaction. Nucleophilic substitution. There are 2 types of mechanism, SN1 and SN2. So what happens if this forms this carbocation? That is SN1. In this case, what happens? This is resonance stabilized. This becomes resonance stabilized. Then what will be our answer? Then this will, wherever benzylic carbocation is formed, it is stable. Benzylic carbocation is stable because of the resonance. So that will follow SN1. Then our answer will be SN1. Because you have sodium hydroxide, which is a base, then what will you get? CH2OH. All right. So we have to be careful in answering the question. Next question, which of the carbon atom present in molecule given below are asymmetric? Which of the carbon present in these are asymmetric? Student, question is on the screen. What are asymmetric? When 4 different groups will be attached. 4 different groups will be attached. Carbon A has a double bond. No. Okay, that is not correct. B, in B there are 4 groups. 1, 2, 3 and 4. They are different. So B is right. And C also you see 4 different groups are attached. That is also correct. So you have B and C carbons. Then what is the correct answer? A, B, C, D. Which is the correct answer you are giving? Which carbon? A, B, C or D? What is the correct answer? B and C carbons are asymmetric. Are asymmetric because there are 4 different groups attached to the carbon. Then the answer is B. B is the answer. All right. Next question is on the screen, students. The IUPAC name of the compound shown below is. You have 1 minute to answer the question. How do you answer such questions? How will you answer this question? You know, this is a double bond. So this, we have to start and give a lowest number to this 1, 2, 3. Then you have add 1 Cl and add 3 Br. B comes first or C comes? You have 3 bromo and you have 1 chloro. Alphabetically, B comes first. So what should be the name of this? 3 bromo, 1 chloro. Now this is a cyclohexane ring, but at one position you have a double bond. What is the name of this? Cyclohexene. Which is the correct answer out of the 4?
The correct answer is C.
C is the correct answer. That is absolutely right. So this ends up our second lecture on the organic chemistry. I hope you have done well and you have energy. You can do, and we have already sent you the links which you can see and start learning organic chemistry from our YouTube channel, and all the other chapters which are going to be there in your competition exams we have uploaded in the YouTube. By the time we are going for the next class, you watch them, and again I will see you in the next class. You subscribe the channel and you will keep on getting question answer session for the coming competition exams. Okay, then I see
Yes,
you
sir.
next time. Bye bye. All right, bye bye, students.
Bye bye, sir.